Hey guys, what's up? Welcome back to the realm of Legendary Agwang. Today I'm here with some of the most incredible forms that I've thrown out there. These are the Mind forms. They're available on Patreon, or rather they're available on my Discord for Patreons who have their accounts connected to their Patreon account. Anyways guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into the first transformation. This is Tranquil Mind. As you guys see, it kind of has like a healing green glow to it. That's because it heals you while also sealing your supers and ultimates. This form right here, it focuses all the user's energy and mind on healing your body, recovering you from incoming damages so that you can focus solely on the fight and just use your hands. So if you really wanted to spar with somebody, like, this would be a really good form for that, because then you guys would be healing while also being forced to do a lot more damage with just your combos and not relying on your skills. So I really like this form for that. These forms kind of came about from a vote in the Discord. A lot of people saw my transformations and the ones that I have that are exclusive to me, and I was like, let me give you guys something that you guys can have that's really cool, that any race could use. It's not just restricted to Saiyans. Anyone can use it, and it's actually good and cool. So this is a D tier transformation. It pretty much falls in line with the Super Saiyan God and the Super Saiyan 4 transformations. It's up there with those guys. So while this form heals you, and it might seem broken to some, it is really bad on stamina. It kind of drains very quickly, I would say. So someone that you're fighting against, they can have an opportunity to break your stamina and they'll probably kill you with a key attack because you have absolutely no defense against key attacks. However, you do have a decent amount of defense for strike attacks and basic strike attacks. But something like this, like a death wave, would do some damage, especially if that person transforms, freezes in base form. So imagine the damage that you could do with a key attack. Alright, so now that we've seen that, let's go ahead and heal ourselves back up. We're going to move on to the next stage. Now there's only 3 forms. The next one is called Fury Mind. Okay, like the name, it's all about unleashing your fury, your anger, and just going all out without having to reserve anything. Become more powerful when you just don't think about saving your stamina and conserving that stuff. You don't need to. You get more benefits as you use it. So without further ado, let's go ahead and go to the Fury Mind. Now, as you can see, guys, they pretty much have the same animation sequence, but they use a different unlocking hand signal. Alright, that is the sign for Fury that we use, obviously, from Naruto, but we're going to use it for Fury. Now, you can see that this is a pretty aggressive looking aura, and you can see the Mind aura on his forehead. It's a little different, it looks kind of like flames. See, like the red electricity. So just to show you guys a little something, this form starts off actually with just 40% power. For an A tier form, that's kind of low, right? However, once it uses up its stamina, that raises its power all the way up to about 90% across the board. That's somewhat of like S tier battle damage. It's crazy. Alright, so let's go ahead and check this out, right? This is the base 40% damage. And we see that yellow bar, somewhat around like 20% left in the yellow bar. Now let's see what happens when we... Actually, I have to charge this back up to see what happens when you take off the auto key regeneration. And I'm gonna just take off the last bit of my stamina just for safe measures. Now pay attention to that health bar, guys. See that? So you get a bit more stronger. Along with that, you have a super fast regeneration when it comes to having your stamina broken. Your stamina is going to recover a lot faster. It's pretty crazy. See how fast that just comes right back up? Not to mention, when you take a certain amount of damage, you'll have opportunities to where you just have no stamina depletion and you can just kind of break through anything. I'll try my best to show a little bit of an example here by making Frieza transform and do some damage to us. By the way, guys, you can get Frieza right now as a beta. He's available for a beta if you guys want to try him out before he's officially released. Can if you are a $10 Patreon. Alright, so let's go ahead and give this a shot. I will keep my health up there because Frieza does a lot of crazy damage and he could probably one-shot me. Alright, so let's go ahead and get Frieza to attack us. Let's use up all our stamina. See that, guys? I'm able to still use my evasive without having any stamina. And that lasts for just a little while. But it depends on how much damage I have, and you get a random opportunity to have infinite stamina and just surprise your enemies. It's like, yeah, no, that wasn't enough. We're still going. So that's pretty much Fury form. Now we're going to go to the final form, which is Divine Mind. And this form somewhat incorporates both of these abilities. It's the ultimate form. So, check it out. That's not what I meant to do, my bad. Alright. So, let's check it out. Divine Mind. So you can see in this way your hair actually changes color. It becomes a pure white color for Divine Mind. Now you're supposed to have your eyes closed for this, but this is a CAC mod, so unfortunately for you guys, I can't really do that. But with this form, you have the ability to pretty much auto adjust guard as long as your stamina is above 50%. You can pretty much perfect block anything. Not to mention, whenever you perfect block something, just like Fury Mind, you'll be able to get a huge boost in power. I believe it's 40% boost in power whenever you perfect block. Along with that, you can look at my health. Well, that's another thing right there. When you look at my health, you can see that little bits of my health comes back whenever I perfect block. It's a pretty cool form for that. However, you are able to get grabbed, unlike how it was before. So this is officially an S tier form, so I could probably do some crazy damage to Frieza. A pretty fun form, easy to use. You guys let me know what you think about it. As you can see, I can't perfect block anymore since my stamina is low. But once it comes back up above 50%, I can stamina break. Or rather, I can perfect block. And it's over for Frieza. If it wasn't for his Super Soul, of course. Anyways, yeah, guys, let me know what you think. You like this form? Do you like these three forms? Do you plan on putting these on your characters? How do you think they compare to the other S tiers and the other forms in their classes? Other than that, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace out.
What's the matter? Is that the best you can do? I'm going to fight with all I've got!